Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger with me, Get Daved. So in the last episode, I asked one fact and got 8 million answers about... and many more than... or many more elaborate than I had immediate interest in receiving. It was a good repeat of the Isthmus fiasco, for those of you who were around for the Civ 4 Let's Play. Anyway, just wanted to know if 65 million BC was near an extinction event is basically what it boiled down to. But yeah, I got a lot of answers, including a couple people, because after I recorded it, I just looked it up. That was 2 episodes, I guess. I just went to the Wikipedia page, and I'm pretty sure a couple people refreshed on it. No matter, we learned a lot. Ugh, never again. Every time I get a message, or someone posts a comment, it goes to my inbox, right? So I just got like this onslaught of like 6 people being like, so the Mesozoic, meso meaning middle, when and it's like, I know Latin. But that's on me for opening my heart, for being ambiguous. I'm not gonna click that yet. Also got to... I like made the joke on like, why does that T-Rex have 6 eye holes? And some people were like, is he joking? So T-Rex, dinosaurs are diapsids. And it's like, oh no. Don't worry, gang. It's been a while. Maybe it's been a while since I made a straight-faced joke. But that's been a staple since the beginning. Like when I insisted that 3 was the highest number. That was pretty cool of me to laugh at my own joke. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Getting any emails? Okay, everybody, we're sharing stories about email barrages you've gotten. Work stuff is fair game. Is that going to be enough? Ooh, fantastic. Even though this party's probably not going to do. So anytime you get a barrage of information in response to a query, let me know about it. We'll talk. Gonna try throwing out the cat attack. That's pretty good damage. It seems to be roughly as good as a crit from her. Even a little bit better than that. That's interesting. That's like a really, it's like a slightly cheaper cleave for Chrono, or aerial strike from Frog. Speaking of Frog, let's swap them in. Sorry about this. This switch function didn't actually effectively allow you to switch party members in the original version of the game. It was mostly useless. Hello. It doesn't have to be the final confrontation, you can run. Are you soft-skinned apes? You odd mix of Homo sapiens. And... oh, I'm asking for it again, but what would Frog be? Alright then. There was mention to some sounds coming from the Tyranno lair. I wonder what sort of large, terrifying monstrosity they could have in the Tyranno lair. And just because I'm getting one of them feelings about this, to make sure everyone's feeling great about things. Case could be made that it's worth having Frog and Ayla get in at least one fight, so they can learn some double text together, because they've never fought together, I don't think. Yeah, that's okay though. Also, Boulder Toss, it's fantastic, but again, let's not worry about it. Damnable red star. I think that would be better for us than for you. Well, come get me. The Black Tyranno. This actually now reminds me of, there's a Key and Peele skit about a weather guy doing a report on a car that slipped out of control on black ice. And, okay, so you can see Azala over there has pretty high defense. We're going to try seeing if we can find something that circumvents it. Our go-to option is probably lightning. Although that was pretty good. Also, fun twist, telekinetic reptiles. Also, I declare frog would be new species Homo glenius. That's what we're going with. Yeah, that's alright. 465. I mean, it's a bit, it's lagging behind what some of our modern techs are capable of. But you gotta remember the crazy defense. I'm just gonna try throwing this as a change-up, but we could do over 1,000 to Nizbel with it. Yeah. That defense. So far, none of these attacks are remotely threatening. There we are. Right on time. So that's awful. I'm sure a kiss will make her feel better, or make him feel better. Maybe her too. We're all in this together. I'll try Lightning Rod, but I suspect that we sort of found the higher water mark earlier. Maybe Volt Bite does physical damage. That is his lightning elemental. Also, I'm not sure why Chrono's turns seem to be going so slow, but maybe something's got him feeling down. Maybe there's hidden status elements that he's got. There we go. So that's part one of the problem. So now us versus the Tyranno, who's got the defenses up. You can try wailing on it, but honestly, until the D drops, this Black Tyranno will be too much for us to handle. It'll tell us when. I'm just being impatient here. There we go. And we'll try a couple different offensive options. I know I talk up Marl a lot, but this is a situation where she'd be kind of handy because it's storing power to do super attacks, and having haste would get us a lot more turns against that. But don't worry about it. If this one works better, I'll be very excited because we can keep it up a lot longer. I'm gonna try relying on that and Frog's crit rate, I think. The case could be made that I should heal Frog as well, because we are gonna get hit like a sack of hammers coming our way. Note that we're all experiencing a very slow HP drain as well. That's normal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what? I feel bad. I don't want anyone to feel bad about the comment section thing from before. Now I'm feeling bad and we're 10 minutes into the episode. All much appreciated. The first 10 times. So when he hits 0, I made reference, I think, to wanting fire immunity earlier. And that should come up. We'll just leave it at that. There we are. Right on time. This black Tyranno just acting so violent. Yeah, you can see Frog took 274 damage, so he didn't have the immunity bonus. He also is water element, so he might take more. I'm not prepared to commit on that statement. Oh yeah, he hasn't lowered his defense. That was a pretty good hit though. So basically we're just gonna turtle for a little bit. I guess normal attacks will do. Normal attacks will do. Yeah, his D isn't as high as it was before, but it's still inconveniently high. Okay, we've undone the HP he's absorbed. Like, he's absolutely screwed. There's nothing he can do to win this fight. Although if he kept chomping us like that, that would be by far his best bet. He doesn't know it, but he can probably wait us out in this form. It'll give us the message again when it's time to push. You can actually one-cycle him, so just completely take him out before he gets a chance to even use one fire burst, but you basically... You need Marl, you need haste, and you need to just really wail on him. Having Ayla, well, she's got some abilities that come in very handy as well. I'm predicting this or the next hit's gonna drop him, though. Place your bets, everybody. If you bet correctly, let me know and I'll share a fun fact about Homo erectus with you. That's not slang for anything. That's a real name. Alright. I guess that counts as a correct prediction. I said A or B, so... Slurp Kiss, which sounds disgusting. It's pretty good, though. Now you should feel bad. That's right. Well, if you were the last one, I'd say you guys were kind of toast whether or not we won this fight. You were an honorable opponent set on genocide. Well, that's nice. The original Zahala says, "You'll wish you'd gone with us," or something. How does Ayla know about Lavos? Well, you were all wondering what the red star was, perhaps? Wondering why the gate in 600 AD led us to this moment? There does seem to be a connection between Lavos and the time gates. And here it comes. Don't worry about it. La means fire, Vos means big. Do you have a word for bad news? We were talking about that in the last, or in several episodes ago, I think. That's right. Firefall. And then she immediately gets off. Only if you obey it. If you're gonna be all... Well, that's honorable of you. History will remember... Take? Oh man. Well, I don't know how good stewards the humanity of this game is, but I got bad news for you. In the original, he said, or she said, "We have no future." So that sound may give you nightmares. And that's what the Tyranno layer looks like now. That's right. And hence why we saw it erupt from underground in 1999. I mean, that's assuming Skynet didn't wipe out humanity 2 years prior, but I think that was retconned. Okay. Yep. Alright, everybody, here we go. Time to take on Lavos. Also, I'm going to do one brief detour before we take on Lavos. I mentioned that, you know, I sort of gave a quick tour of 65 million BC. And we talked about all the places you can go, and I was like, this is all of them. So originally, there was a Sleeping Mountain, which was an area that was going to be in Chrono Trigger. The music was on the original cartridge, and there were some aspects of it in early demo versions of the game, where they would actually mail out cartridges, which is kind of funny now. But it was cut. It was sort of put back in this version and called the Lost Sanctum, although it's kind of different things inside it now. Deep under Earth now. Can't reach them already. Alright, in we go. Place your bets on where it leads, everybody. Not to Lavos, anyway. Well, there was reference to that Ice Age. About 12,000 BC, everybody. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Throwing you a little curveball. 12,000 BC is my favorite era in the game. But where we're going, a little bit different. You see, I neglected a detail. Way back 65,002,300 years in the future from where we were, and I want to go take care of it now. So the first time we were here, we skipped something, and I'm gonna take care of that. We're just gonna do this part on foot here. And we also never got a chance to fight these mutants, who were tough customers at one point. Now, they're bantha fodder. And you say that in Jabba the Hutt's voice if you can. I'd be interested in your translations of that in the comment section too. Frog, you're supposed to be the one who gets the crits. That'll do. So they have 300 hit points, which is quite immense at the time we would have been fighting them. Like on level 9. Even lower, I guess. But you can see this treasure. So the very first time you try crossing these ruins, you can't walk. You have to do the jet bike race against Johnny, which y'all will remember. There we are. I mean, a well-placed fire whirl would have done the trick too, but that's so much less fun now. The disco technical showcase that is Lightning 2. Alright, we've got a race recorder, which basically just lets the game keep track of your times. And we need to get to the other side of these ruins, so off we go. What I should have done is, you know, taken care of this the first time, but as you can see, there's some encounters we would have been getting into. We can't quite one-shot these guys. Any crit's a guaranteed kill, but... Alright. On the other side of the ruins... And I believe I made mention of this dome right here, which is a lot of dedication to a sewer. Better report to Crawley. And don't worry about that chump. So these enemies are everywhere, and they're pretty tough when you get here the first time. Not insurmountable, but, you know, that's actually a pretty good reward. We would have gotten some sweet levels. Everybody will die in a single hit, though. I think these guys up top, originally called Edgers, they had like 120 hit points. And you would have just seen me use Fire Whirl a lot, basically. 600 G! It's 600 G notes, people. Got some Kiro sewers going on here. Let's scram. It's the fuzz. Time to cheese. It's actually kind of a mildly confusing maze area, but it won't be that bad. I know the route. I've never taken Ayla here before, though. Oh, there's a nice little cat. If I make even the slightest noise... Oh, goodness. Well, they ate somebody. So, yeah, we'll just pet this cat. And there you go. Not sure why they're coming after me when they could eat that cat. And did. Alright, Falcon Strike is fantastic. But you'll get lots of chances to see that. I will not kick that can. Or eat the pie, which will attract a rat. Or I guess it's probably more likely cheese. I always thought it was pie. Not even going to touch the save point. Gotta be disciplined. Okay, we'll ignore those guys because it's not really a meaningful fight at this stage of the game. There's a nice little seam in the wall. Pay close attention. And this is right where we came in. If we can make that bridge appear, then we'll have a nice little shortcut that we'll be able to take almost any time. Can't reach it. I wonder if that guy's name is Ribbit. You call yourself a frog, Ribbit. Also not serious. Alright, the Rage Band. So we've done the entire game thus far without it. It's fantastic. You put it on Chrono, every time he gets hit, 50% chance of counterattacking. It's delightful. And just for fun, I'll leave everything as is for now, actually. We won't need to worry too much about things. There's 3 of them and they're almost here. Alright, come at me, bro. I'll take laughing variants as well. Go. And then he runs away. Alright, let's dance. Now, they don't expect you to have a ton of, you know, really great techs at this point, or good equipment. So we can just mess them up. Incidentally, Falcon Strike hits every enemy in a horizontal line. So you can really rack up some sweet kill totals. The damage is quadruple Chrono's base attack value as well, which is quite good. Considering later in the game, one of his final abilities lets him attack 4 times and costs 15 MP. And for 4 and 4, we can do that and hit multiple targets. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we gotta flick that switch they were worrying about. Doo-doo-doo. Thunderblade. We got one of those... Oh, you know. When we were in the lab ruins. It was a derelict factory. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna visit the Keeper's Dome here. Got a broken terminal. A new... I cannot wait to see what program you code you installing me next. That sounds smug. No! Okay. Why would I ever go to a place called Death Peak? Yes, yes. Say, have you seen my masterpieces? The Ocean Palace. Well. And then another one of those crests. And whatever, so all the chests and all the sealed doors have got this pattern on them. Pay very close attention to it. Because, just the interior glyph, not the external stuff. Because someday we'll figure out what it means. And I honestly just wanted to show you that kooky old man, because we forgot it before, and now we have a Rage Band. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. The last one was a little shorter, so this one's a bit long. See you all in the next episode.